Skip, you predicted that the Warriors would win by 20.
Thank you.
I'm at 22. So how impressive was Golden State?
Yeah, I predicted by 20, and forgive me, Dub Nation, even I underestimated your Warriors who won by 23 last night. And my biggest takeaway from what happened last night was that Golden State can play much better than that on offense than they did last night. Because you guys know, what did they miss at the rim? About 10 little bunnies at the rim that should have gone in, and yet they still won by 23. Good luck, Shannon, in game 2. And Draymond and Clay, look what they combined to go 6 for 28 last night and 1 for 10 from 3, and they still won by 23. Good luck, Shannon, on that one. And Zaza, my man Zaza, who ended my Spurs season. Wait a second. Zaza turned down 3 early, easy shots, and I'm yelling at him. What are you, only good for cheap shot, my guy Kawhi? Get out of my game. Yeah. And would you believe that Golden State actually missed 5 more shots last night than Cleveland did? And would you believe that Cleveland actually made 9 more free throws last night than Golden State did? And wait a minute. LeBron still lost by 23 points last night, which brings me to my bottom line. Guess what, America? LeBron James can no longer guard Kevin Durant. That's it. Bottom line. Five years ago in the 2012 finals, LeBron's breakthrough after 9 years in the league, he finally won his first ring. He owned Kevin Durant, who then played, of course, for the Oklahoma City Baby Thunder with Baby Russell and Baby James Harden. And now, all of a sudden, we have had a changing of the guard. LeBron James looked like what you usually call my Spurs. He looked old and slow trying to guard Kevin Durant last night.
What if?
He looked old and slow. You want to talk about getting blown by? I'm thinking, LeBron, what are you doing? Are you trying to set up like another chase down block because you can't catch him? You can't catch him to the rim. And I'm thinking, wait a second. LeBron, whose defense fell all the way to 22nd in the regular season, I think it was because LeBron at age, what is he, 38 now? No, some 30, I forget what he is. 14 years in the league, his defense is declining before your very eyes. He's just not quick and strong enough to keep Kevin Durant from the rim anymore. And again, he's having to play both ends of the court because I kept reminding you what happened to Harrison Barnes in the last 3 games of the finals last year when we had the big 3 turnaround games. You know what happened. He shot 5 for 32 and 3 for 15 from 3. So LeBron could basically ignore Harrison Barnes and say, I'm going to roam, I'm going to disrupt on defense. Last night he had to play both ends, and he got played by Kevin Durant on both ends. That's what happened. And the stat of the night was that the best player on the planet, I always acknowledge and give that up to you, had the worst plus-minus on the floor of either team last night. He was a minus 22, was King James. Really? And in the second quarter alone, King James had 6 turnovers. Just in the second quarter, that almost was 7 at the end of the quarter, at the end of the half. He lost the ball, went up in the air, and JR saved him and retrieved the basketball.
No, he saved himself and threw it to JR.
Oh, okay.
You saw it.
I did not see it. So, bottom line, I'm going to give you a chance here on national TV to flip your pick. I'm going to give you a chance to change it. I seriously, I won't shame Shannon over this. I'm going to give you a chance because, seriously, you said Cavs in 6, so that means, if my math is right, wait, so the Cavs are going to win 4 of the next 5 games? Is that correct? That's impossible from what I saw last night. So are you going to back off and change? Because you can be my guest.
Big N, big O. No, I'm not changing my pick. So let me get this right. You said all of a sudden Durant owned King James, even though his record now is 18-6 against LeBron. Is that correct?
Yeah, we saw something happening last night for the first time.
So
you saw it and I saw it.
So after one game, you're willing to base this on one game. So what actually did the Warriors accomplish last night? They held serve at home. Isn't that what the home team is supposed to do? Isn't that what you work for the entire season? Is to get home court. So if there is a Game 7, guess where it's going to be played? The series doesn't start until the home team loses. All the Cavs can hope for is to get a split, one of these two. They get another chance on Sunday, Skip. You know that, I know that. Okay, but here's what I saw. I don't know what game you were watching, but I happened to be at the game. Me and Bron had to dap Bron up right quick. You know, I had to let him know I was there.
So you bad lucked him?
No. Skip, the Cavs had 20 turnovers. The Warriors had 4. The Cavs had 15 assists. The Warriors had 31. Minus 26 in point paint. You cannot give the Warriors that many extra possessions, that many cracks at you, and you're like, well, the Cavs outshot them. Yeah, they might have outshot them by 10, but how many more did they make? When you take 20 more shots and you shoot
20 more shots
and you shoot 40% from the field, even though you only make that's 16 extra points. That's if you just make 2s. Well, you know, Steph Curry got it cooking. Transition defense was awful last night. How many dunks did Kevin Durant have in the first half? 6. How many layups? 3. They let Steph Curry bring the ball up and walk into wide open threes. They can't.
Thank you for bringing up Steph. I didn't get to him in my opening soliloquy. He was pretty great last night. He was 6 threes. We got to give it up to Steph.
Yes. He was the Steph Curry that we're used to seeing in the regular season over the past 2 years, and he played very well in this regular season. But the difference in the ball game was Kevin Durant. And as you mentioned, LeBron cannot roam. But this is what I do know will happen. They will make adjustments. The Cavs will not play as bad as they did Game 1, and we'll see if the Warriors can shoot the ball as well as they did last night. Zaza going up and under the rim, not looking at the basket and flips it into. Come on, Skip, really? Zaza.
Yeah, but how about the 3 he turned down early where you could have dunked it and won maybe all 3 of them?
No, I'm not really looking at Zaza as a dunker. I mean, he did the right thing by passing it out to Kevin Durant and let Kevin take. But, Skip, you keep talking about Draymond and Clay, how bad they played. J.R. Smith, Tristan Thompson, Kyle Korver, and Darren Williams. How many points did they combine for, Skip?
I don't even really care.
Exactly. Exactly, 3. Tristan Thompson, anytime he gives us 6 to 8 points, that's a bonus. But he can't give us 0 points and only give us 4 rebounds. Skip, that's unacceptable. He needs to be in the double-digit rebound category because JaVale McGee played 5 minutes and had 5 rebounds. You know he's going to run to the rim. You know he's going to try to challenge everything at the rim, but he's going to crash the glass. And Tristan Double T has to do a better job of keeping him off the glass. I'm not concerned about this. Nothing happened that I did think the Cavs would win this ball game, especially Game 1. But if they get a split, now we see what happens going back to Cleveland on Tuesday.
Okay.